All right, so leaving Pam's house. It is minutes to 12 at night. Like I said, hey, all the death threats I receive from these cowards. All right, I'm leaving. It's after 12, minutes to 12 at night. You guys keep giving you guys opportunities, right? You keep sending me death threats. Well, there's another night I'm leaving. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It gets to a point where you either show up or show out. So, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, I was watching the movie with Pam and the kids. Wonder Woman. I was going to leave earlier, but I was like, you know what? Let me watch a movie with her because she said she wanted to watch it. And these are things that we used to do. We used to sit down, watch shows together, watch movies together. Of course, I was still being targeted. But, it comes with the territory as you being a TI. You're going to get people around you to target you, particularly with the direct energy weapons, microwave weapons. A lot of times, they don't know what they're doing, but some of them do. And particularly with Pam, whenever she starts targeting me, she's always looking at my hands to see if I would give her these hand signals back. Right? So I guess this must be some indicator for her to know whatever. Most of the time I ignore it, and then there are times when I'll do hand signals back to her. But it is what it is. Like I said, giving them ample opportunity with their subliminal threats about assassination. Well, go ahead. Go right ahead. Man, I'm gonna have to take $1 van, $1 cab. I know ain't no bus coming right now. The way they've been targeting me today, I don't know what these motherfuckers are like. We gonna make him suffer, and that's what they all try to do as a TI. Try to make you, as a TI, they try to make you suffer. Right? Remember, there are people whose job is to see you suffer. They're being paid to see you in pain. They're being paid to ruin your family, to ruin your relationships, your friendships, what have you. They're being paid to, drug your food, or poison your food, do all this stuff, right? And the other, recently the rapper DMX died because somebody laced his weed with a drug and he overdosed. Right? Friday morning, as I was leaving to go to Pam, as I turned on the Union Street, there was a guy standing there, and he had a weed roll-up joint in his hands. Right? So, again, they do stuff like that because they let you know that they're responsible for DMX's death. They're responsible for that. And if you don't understand what's going on, you would think that you're psychic. You're not psychic. This is their way of showing you what they can do to people and get away with it, right? This is their way of showing you that. Okay? Because in the black community, what we don't understand as black people is that there are agents of white supremacy that have gotten a lot of us hooked on drugs through lacing the weed that black men smoke with cocaine, crack. This is what happened to DMX. I was 14 years old, an adult, right? Because he had the ability, this adult saw him as the ability to be a great rapper, to be somebody great, and he still became a great rapper anyway, but he put crack in in the weed and give it to a 14-year-old kid. It's no different from, if you ever listen to Niles Rogers, and he talks about when he was a teenager, about meeting this adult, this white psychiatrist, what have you, right? And this white psychiatrist gave this, he was either, I think it was like, he was 14 years old also, gave him LSD. Okay? That's probably why he became the genius musician that he did. Because remember, drugs have different effect on certain people, right? A drug may have a positive effect on you and may have an adverse effect on somebody else. Okay? So in the 80s, in the crack cocaine era, that's what they would do to get people hooked on crack. Lace their weed with crack. Right? And again, this is out of white supremacy playbook. Out of the DEA, out of the CIA, out of the FBI. Because the CIA was deeply embedded within the New York City Police Department. And large departments across America. Right? We know this. You know what I'm saying? We know this is true. When you hear people talking, especially in Chicago with all the gun violence, and you hear gang members say, yo, we used to get up in the morning, or sometimes somebody will call and say, yo, there's a crate full of weapons in an alley somewhere. Right? They would just drop off weapons in it, because again, but we as black people, we just, like I said, we're just too stupid. It's not our fault. And I don't mean stupid as in, you're not intelligent. I mean, we're too stupid to recognize that we're at war, and the tactics and the methods used by white supremacists to get us to fight against each other, to get us to kill each other, to get us to do all sorts of things to each other, and there is those of us who are trying to wake people up, we're being called crazy. We're being, this and that and such and such, which is fine, because eventually, to tell you the truth, the way how they're going on, the way how the U.S. government is using these technologies, almost 80 to 85% of America is going to be crazy. And if you look at the numbers right now, it's staggering, the rise in mental illness. Okay? It's staggering. And you know why? It's to feed the pharmaceutical industry patients. Okay? So, yeah. So, go ahead. You guys don't want to listen. Hey. That's all I can say, Like I say, I know one day, because I ain't going to shut up, so they're going to have to kill me. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I've learned through my studies in the Kemetic spiritual belief system is that this shell that I'm in is just a shell, and they may have tried to neutralize this shell. But we are energy. We are cosmic energy. We are stardust. As the great Stephen Hawking says. We are stardust. We are made up of the things that created the stars. So, this is just one journey in this life. Well, who knows, what the next journey is. Okay? The Egyptians, I read some TI posted some stuff about, the technology they're using is ancient Egyptian technology. I understand the bullshit they try to feed, how they try to demonize ancient Kemetic spiritual belief system, right? when ancient Kemetic spiritual belief system gave birth to every other religion, including the Christianity that these so-called TIs and non-TIs believe in. You understand what I'm saying? And they didn't even do a good version of it when they created this shit. Look at this clown. Yeah, look. I can spot the clowns, man. I can spot them. I can spot the clowns. Yeah, So they do things to drive us away from the truth. Right? Because they don't want us to know the truth. This is how they demonize African spiritual belief system, particularly the Kemetic spiritual belief system, where this is where they get all their stories from. This is where they concoct it. They use that as the source, and they change it, and they create their versions of it without even understanding what it is that they created. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Anyway, my phone battery is low, so I gotta get it hooked up to my battery pack so I can recharge my battery. And so I will put the video on pause, and if anything happens, I guess I'll record it. If not, then So yeah, be a dollar cab. Nope. Like I said, I probably ain't gonna get no bus tonight. Might have to wait out here for like a whole hour and a half just to get a damn bus. So I'm gonna have to get into one of those dollar vans or dollar cabs. Yeah, turn that shit off. Turn that shit off. You talking about real savage. Yeah, turn that shit off. Yeah, let's go. Turn that shit off. What are you looking at? You looking at the chick and you looking at me? Who the fuck is that? Some Hispanic chick you looking at, bro? And they're looking at me? Huh? Look at these motherfuckers. Look at these motherfuckers. Think they're slick. Look at these motherfuckers. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. See the Hispanic chick walking by and shit, you looking at me and then looking at her, looking at me and looking at her. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is crazy. Crazy ass people. You guys gotta excuse me because they're gonna start doing their street theater bullshit. So I might say some things that TIs you might not want to hear. If you're not ready for it, then I suggest you mute the video. Alright? But yeah. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm waiting. You can put your head like a gun all you want. They say we kill them now and them come back again. Oh, y'all know, mad liar, you come to kill them so. All right now, they say we kill them now and them come back again. All right now, we kill all of them. Cause me and them no friend. Alright. That's a little reggae chatting from my good friend Mad Lion grew up with this guy. Yep, so you see them doing all those hand signals, all that bullshit. And that's all they can do. That's all they can do. And none of them motherfuckers gonna step to me. None of them. Okay? That's to tell you how cowardly they are. Cowardly they are. That's why you gotta vlog this shit, because they're a bunch of cowards, man. Bunch of cowards, yes. Look, you start laughing at her, yeah. See? You know you got power when you can influence them to start acting crazy. You know that when you learn their tactic and shit, they start acting crazy. Right? You know that shit. Like I said, ain't nobody praying, bro. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Yep. Our ancient Kemetic spiritual belief system, they demonize it. They demonize it. Right? Yeah, that's all they could do is hand signal bullshit. Like I said, you wanna car running, look at this shit. Yeah. You look at his phone. Fuck out of here. You see the what's the license plate? Whatever. Yep, that's okay. I'm reporting this shit, so they know. So they know. Like I said, and none of them gonna step to me. You know, they can do all that hand signal shit all they want. Alright. Yep, I'm talking like this because I want them to know how I feel. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I'm out here, it's late at night. You talk about assassination, well, assassinate me. Let's go. Alright? You're talking about assassination, well, here I am. Assassinate me. Alright? Let's go. Because they're a bunch of cowards. That's what they are. They're a bunch of cowards. So, yep. Anyway, I'm gonna pause this video because these clowns, like I said, these clowns, yeah. Ain't nobody calling for help, bro. You don't want calling for help. Alright, you don't want calling for help. Fuck out of here. See me? I'm standing here by myself. I ain't calling for no help. Fuck out of here.